Imagine making $10,000 a month, or $50,000 a month, or even $100,000 a month. What would it do for your life? What would it do for your family? What would it do for your entire future? The reason I say this is because I've generated over $35 million online by the age of 28, and I've helped over 2,100 people transform their lives by copying my exact blueprint. And you might be thinking, what was your blueprint? How'd you do it? And the business model I used is something you actually might have heard of. It's called social media marketing. So if you want to make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 a month, make sure you watch until the end of this video, because today I'm going to go in depth and give you the exact step-by-step process on how you can start your own social media marketing agency in 2024 with $0. Before I get into the video, I want to let you know you don't have to be special in order to make money with social media marketing. You don't have to have cash up front. You don't need to be super smart. It's not rocket science. I mean, look at me. I'm a guy with long hair in my 20s. I have a bunch of tattoos. I grew up with a single mom. We grew up broke. I'm not special. So if I could do it, I'm fully confident anyone can do it. And if you follow the steps I show you today, it should be light work. So to give you guys an idea what social media marketing is, it's essentially helping businesses with their social media and having the businesses pay you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a month. And the reason this works and the reason that anyone can do it is because you don't need any money to start. Normally with businesses, you need some sort of investment to get started, but with social media marketing, because you are offering a service, you don't need any money. And the reason this works so well for me is because when I was broke, the one thing I was thinking about is how I was going to make some money. And offering a service because it was free work, but then who could I offer a service to? And that's when my brain started thinking, you offer services to the people with money. Who are the people that have money? Business owners. And what do business owners need that I can help them with? Well, it's simple, social media. One thing you'll realize is a lot of business owners are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and they know nothing about social media. And they don't want to spend the time learning all of that. They've already made their money. They've mastered their craft in business. They don't want to have to learn a whole new business on top of that. So with something like social media marketing, it's perfect when you're younger because it's something that you use every single day, and it's something that you can provide value to when it comes to business owners who have the money to pay you. Now, this is where it gets even more fun. Social media marketing is a growing industry, and that's why regular everyday people like me have been able to get rich, have been able to make money hand over fist. It's because people are moving away from TV commercials. They're moving away from radio ads. They're moving away from newspapers. They're all going to social media, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads. You've seen them, TikTok, content creation, email marketing. You've seen all of the social media ads and you see it happening right in front of you. In fact, there's a real statistic. The digital advertising industry in 2020 was worth about $350 billion with a B. By 2026, it's estimated to be worth around $760 billion, over double in size. It's a growing industry. And again, this opportunity is not going to be around forever. Just like TV and radio, how that died out, this will eventually become something of the past, but there is still time to get in. I got in 5 years ago and I made a killing, but that doesn't mean it's too late. That being said, here is your step-by-step blueprint on how to get started. Step number one, and this is where we're going to start, you have to learn an in-demand social media marketing skill. I'm going to list all of these out. I won't have time to teach you every single one of them on this video. If you'd like to learn, I have a free class. I'll share more about it at the end, but also you can go on YouTube, Google, and learn all of these skills online for free. For me, when I got started, I started with Facebook and Instagram ads. I was always on Instagram the most, so it almost just made sense to do that first, but that's only one of them. There's a ton of them. There's dozens of social media skills that you can learn, like Facebook and Instagram ads, YouTube and Google ads, email marketing and copywriting, TikTok ads, TikTok content creation, content marketing. These are some of the most popular in-demand skills that you can learn. Again, make sure you stay till the end of the video. I'm going to give you some free resources on where you can dive deeper and learn more about this stuff. But once you learn these skills, you will never go broke ever again. I think about it like this. People always tell me, Renee, aren't you afraid that you're going to go broke? And I always respond the same thing. It's almost impossible for me to go broke because of what I know. Let's say I were to lose everything today, knock on wood, never going to happen. But let's say I did. The next thing I would do, I could literally approach a bunch of businesses in the city. And because I understand social media marketing, I can offer my services. Some of them might say no, some might say yes, but I guarantee after 30, 60, 90 days, I'm back to making $10, $20, $30,000 a month again because of these skills and because of how in demand they are. So the first thing you need to do, you need to learn an in-demand skill. I gave you a list of them right there. Make sure you guys jump on, do your research, learn one of these skills and get good at it. Step number two, after you learn an in-demand social media marketing skill, you have to find businesses that need you. And I hear this all the time. People always tell me, Renee, where do I find these businesses? I just can't seem to find businesses. There is no way that these businesses exist. And I'll be the first one to tell you, there are thousands of these businesses and you just don't know it. They're sitting right under your nose. In fact, did you know that there are 600,000 new businesses formed in the United States alone every single year? So these businesses businesses exist. And in fact, if you want to actually take a look for yourself, I would go on a job listing site like Indeed, and I would search social media marketing in the search bar. And you can put any city, any big city around you, any city that you're in, and you'll be able to see how many businesses need a social media person. They need help with this. You're going to see thousands of them, and they're all offering anywhere from 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. Some even go up as high as $10,000 a month. So the money is out there. There is hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in recurring revenue out there in a city near you. You just have to find those businesses. And like I said, one big professional tip that I always tell people, use job listing sites like Indeed to see who's looking for a social media person. Oftentimes, another trick I like to use is I like to go on social media, let's say Twitter, for example, and I just put hiring for Facebook ads or hiring for TikTok UGC creator, hiring for content creator in the search bar, and you'll see people tweeting that they're looking for someone, they need someone to help them with their social media. There's plenty of ways to find them. In fact, if you are really good, you could even approach businesses that don't have social media. One trick that I teach my students, and one of my students, Andrew, actually did this and made over $12,000 a month. I tell them to go on Google and just look for businesses near them. It could be gyms, restaurants, salons, anything. And once they find these businesses, all they have to do is check to see if they have social media already. If they have an Instagram account, check to see if they have a TikTok. If they have a TikTok, check to see if they have an Instagram. If you find a business without a social media account, let's say it's TikTok or Instagram, you can come in and offer to help them with that. And that leads me to step number 3, contacting the businesses. You might be thinking, Renee, I'm shy. There's no way I could contact these businesses. There's no way I could talk to people. I'm introverted. It just doesn't work. Well, I'll tell you what, there are a bunch of introverts that are making money doing this. Everyday regular people, because you don't have to reach out to them in person. You don't have to talk to anyone on the phone. There's actually a lot of different ways you can contact businesses, and some of the easiest ones are just through emails or DMs or text messages. So in addition to walking into a business and asking to help them in person or calling them, you can just do something as simple as sending an email or a text message or a DM on social media offering to help them. I know people that have seen a lot of success just by approaching businesses because they're extroverted, they can talk to people, they're charming. But you can also do my style. I personally am pretty introverted, believe it or not. I don't like to go out and talk to businesses. I don't like to get on the phone and talk to businesses. My personal style, I just send DMs, I just send emails, I just ask for referrals. There's a lot of ways to contact these businesses and get them to respond to you. One thing I like to tell everyone, because this might be one of the most difficult parts of the process, is not every single business that you reach out to is going to respond to you. In fact, a lot of them are not going to respond at all, but it doesn't matter because it only takes one business to respond for you to start making some money. And when you bet on yourself and you win, when you make money with your own business, it's one of the best feelings in the world. Remember, it only takes one business to change your life, and life can change very quickly. For me personally, I reached out to a ton of businesses before one finally said yes and decided to take the risk on me. And after that, guess what? Only a month later, I was able to find another client who paid me $2,000. And a month after that, I found another client who paid me $3,000. Because I was able to get some momentum, these businesses started hiring me. And because I had experience from that one business, I was able to approach the second business and say, hey, I do marketing for this business. Can I do it for you? And it made it easier. And then when I approached the third business, I now had 2 businesses I was doing advertising for, social media marketing for, and it made that one easier. And now at this point in my business journey, in my entrepreneur journey, I've had dozens of clients, and it makes it easier than ever to land more clients. Again, it only takes one business to change your life. You get one, you're able to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the sky is the limit. So now after